Hello there, my curious friends. Welcome to Kids Wise Corner, and Fun with Shapes, where shapes come to life. Get ready to explore the fascinating world of 2D shapes and their incredible properties. My name is Billy. Today, we're going on a fantastic journey to explore the world of shapes. Let's kick things off with a big question. What exactly are shapes? Shapes are found in everyday objects like Lego blocks, a ball, and even a pizza. Shapes are the way things look. Just like a pizza can be round, and a photo frame can be square, these are all shapes. We are going to go through two-dimensional, or for short, we call them 2D shapes. What are 2D shapes? We know that shapes are the way things look. 2D shapes are flat, like drawings on paper. Here we have a pizza and a picture frame. The pizza is round like a circle and the picture frame is square. Here we have examples of 2D shapes. We have a square, circle, a rectangle, a triangle, a star, and a heart. Let's explore the properties of these 2D shapes. The first 2D shape we have is the square. The first property of a square is that it has 4 equal sides. This is the first side. This is the second side. This is the third side. And this is the fourth side. We can use a ruler to measure the square sides in centimeters. If we measure the first side, it is 2 centimeters. If we use the ruler and measure the second side, the measurement is also 2 centimeters. If we measure all 4 sides, it will all be the same, measuring 2 centimeters. The second property is that the square has 4 right angles. You may be wondering, what are right angles? An angle in a square is a corner where 2 sides meet. They always measuring 90 degrees. Squares have 4 right angles. Right angles are like corners of a book. They are illustrated in the square with the box image indicated by the arrow in the corners. To recap, properties of a square. Square has 4 equal sides. Square has 4 right angles. Let's look at the properties of a circle. A circle is like a perfectly round pizza, or a hula hoop. The 2 properties of circles are that circles are round. Let's look at the parts of a circle. The first one is the circumference of a circle. The circumference of the circle is the outline or border around the outside of the circle. It is illustrated by the colored glow. The next part of the circle is the center of the circle. It is illustrated with the small green dot in the middle. It's a special point because it's exactly the same distance from every point on the circumference. This means that if you use a ruler and measure from the center to any side of the circumference, the measurement will be the same. We measured the one side of the center to the circumference. It measures 3 centimeters. If we measure the next side, it's also 3 centimeters. The next part of the circle is called the arc. The arc is part of the circle's edge. It's the curvy part that makes up the outer edge of the circle. The next part of the circle is the radius. The radius is the distance from the center of the circle to any point on the circumference. If there's more than one of these lines from the center to the edge, we call them radii. The next part of the circle is the diameter. The diameter is the distance from one side of the circle's edge, through the center, to the other side. It's like measuring from one point on the circle's edge to the opposite side, passing right through the center. Next we have a chord. A chord is like a straight line, that connects 2 points on the circle's edge. But here's the catch, it doesn't go through the center of the circle. The next one is a segment. A segment is a piece of the circle that's created when you draw a chord. It's like a slice of the circle. The last part of the circle is the sector. Sector is a part of the circle that's formed by drawing 2 radii. In the shaded area between these 2 radii, you have what we call a sector. Let's go through to the next 2D shape. Rectangles. Rectangles have 4 sides, but the opposite sides are equal in length. We can see that the lines going up and down or horizontally measure 2 centimeters. And the lines going side to side or vertically measure 5 centimeters. They don't have all the 4 sides the same. With sides of a rectangle, there are 4 sides, but the opposite sides are equal in length. The second property of rectangles is that rectangles have 4 right angles, just like the square. You may be wondering, what is a right angle? A right angle is a type of angle that measures exactly 90 degrees. It looks like the corner of a square or the letter L. We can use a protractor found in any math set. This is what a protractor looks like. A protractor is a tool used to measure angles in degrees. It looks like a half circle with markings from 0 to 180 degrees. We place the cross shown by the arrow onto the corner of the rectangle. If we look closely, we will see the line in the middle is pointing to 90 degrees. Because it measures 90 degrees, it is a right angle. If we measure all four sides, they all will measure 90 degrees, giving us 4 right angles. Now we are going to the next 2D shape, triangles. Sides. A triangle has 3 sides. Triangles always have 3 angles, and the sum of these angles is always 180 degrees. If you add up all the sides of a triangle, it must equal 180 degrees. Triangles are classified into 4 types based on the sizes of their angles. The first type of triangle is equilateral triangles. They have all 3 angles the same. As shown, all the sides are 3 centimeters. The next type of triangle is the isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangles have 2 angles equal in size. Both sides are 3 centimeters and the bottom is 2 centimeters. The third type of triangle is scalene triangles. Scalene triangles have all 3 angles different in size. As you can see, the first side is 3 centimeters, the second side is measuring 4 centimeters, and the third side is measuring 6 centimeters, so they are all different sizes, making this triangle a scalene triangle. The fourth angle is the right angle triangle. A right angle triangle has one angle equal to 90 degrees. The side opposite the right angle is called the hypotenuse. We have come to the end of learning properties of 2D shapes. Please click the link above to help Billy discover 2D shapes in his 2D shape hunt. Let's join our young explorer to the land of 2D shapes for fun and games.
Thank you for watching my video. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe for free.